Hey friends, it's Jasmine, and I hope that you all are doing well. Today, I wanted to show you one of the new books that I got. So my grandmother, for my birthday recently, got me this book that I'm super excited to share with you and kind of tell you like my first impressions of. So the book is called The Natural Witch's Cookbook. 100 magical healing recipes and herbal remedies to nourish the body, mind, and spirit by Liliana Wallance. So I think this book looks really interesting. It says, add a little magic to every element of your life. Respectful of natural elements and cycles, the modern witch, men included, makes every effort to find the benefits in each ingredient he or she uses. In this magical recipe book, you can find natural recipes for delicious foods, tonics, masks, and ointments. These recipes are not only fantastic and fun to eat and use, but also boost immunity, longevity, energy, and even fertility. Each ingredient is used to its full potential to help you achieve optimal health, prevent pains, fight blue days, boost energy, purify the body, and cleanse the skin, and more. This fantastical collection combines a respect for nature with indulgent and healing pleasures, with generous recipes, potion drinks, body masks, and other beauty cares. You can learn about the witch's way of life in the Natural Witch's Cookbook. And then it has a little bit here about the author. It says, Liliana Wallance was born and raised in New York City. She moved to Paris for love. Passionate about the culinary arts, she always turns to food and plants to treat and heal her pains. She shares her knowledge and her recipes to help everyone live a healthier and happier life. Check out her stunning website at www.culinarywitch.com. And this is published by Skyhorse Publishing. So here's what the front looks like. And here is the back, and there's the author. So when you open up the book, it has this really pretty background. And then we have our table of contents here. Magic still exists. Earth recipes with vegetables and fruits. Air recipes with poultry. Water recipes for fish and shellfish. Fire recipes for meat. We have our sweet spells, potions, magic that you can drink, recipes for eternal youth, my witch secrets, my culinary secrets, and then the recipe index. So let's just flip through a little bit here in the book. Let's just do a little bit of bibliomancy. Ugh. Okay, aphrodisiac beet tartare. That looks good. It says, aphrodisiac beet tartare. Beets were the Viagra of ancient Romans. How funny is it that I pull up to this page? According to legend, they would drink beet juice to increase their libido. Not only are beets filled with powerful antioxidants, they also offer interesting benefits in terms of physical performance. Let's flip to another one. Stuffed onions for the anti-inflammatory magic. That looks good too. I love the imagery in this book. To fight inflammation effectively, all we have to do is call upon the magic of foods from the earth and ocean. Fish and nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and neutralize inflammation in the body. Fatty fish like halibut and the oil from nuts and seeds can even help to reduce pain and relieve symptoms of many diseases that are aggravated by inflammation. Very cool. drunken cider pork for luminous skin, beef stuffed peppers for protection, an aphrodisiac steak, jumping for joy veal, marzipan baked apples. The photographs of the dishes are just stunning. Like, and I don't know if any of you are like this too, but I love cookbooks. Like, I don't know. There's just something nostalgic about having recipes on paper versus like going to a blog and like you're trying to figure out how to make something and there's like a full novel written about, you know, this dish and how they came to this and when they first had it and blah, 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 which all of that is wonderful. And like, I can enjoy a food blog as well, but it's nice just to be able to have something short, sweet, simple. You know what I mean? This one is Moon Macaroons for dreaming. Those are so cute. These are adorable. You know, I'm excited to try some of these recipes. And I think that, you know, I am one who I love to cook, absolutely love to cook. You know, baking for me, I don't necessarily enjoy, but like I will do it, but it's not necessarily my favorite thing in the world. But cooking, on the other hand, I absolutely love. And to me, cooking is very much an art versus baking is more of a science, in my opinion. I feel like when it comes to baking, like if you mess something up or you add too much or too little of something, it's kind of ruined. Versus with cooking, I feel like it's more intuitive and fluid and creative, and you can kind of add and subtract as you go. A lot of times I will use a recipe as like a blueprint for what I might be making, but I tend to always kind of put my own twist on it. And there's, you know, various herbs and spices that I tend to use a lot more of in a lot more cooking and dishes. Like, you know, garlic is pretty much going to go in everything. Basil is going to go in almost everything. Black pepper is going to go in almost everything. Minced onions can go in almost everything. You know, Italian seasoning or oregano, rosemary, thyme, like we all have a lot of these herbs that we keep in our cabinet that, you know, are kind of like our staples. And as a practicing witch, and as this is a witch's channel, I think it's important to think about a lot of your spices and your herbs in your cabinet can also be used in your spells. And per the kitchen witchin, which I have an episode all about kitchen witchin on As the Cauldron Bubbles podcast that you can check out here on my channel. But food can be a spell. If you're having a bunch of family over, you know, you can push your intentions for a peaceful gathering, a loving gathering. You know, I know that a lot of us, especially as the holidays are approaching, we're going to be getting together with family, and we can have, you know, family members who maybe don't always get along. And so, you know, kind of doing a peaceful dove, hummingbird sort of intention into your food can kind of help. As the people are eating your food, they're eating the intention that you put into it. I know that I always feel like a home-cooked meal has its own sort of like je ne sais quoi to it, versus like if you just go to like a fast food restaurant, I don't feel like you're getting that same oomph that is in a home-cooked meal. I also think that the culinary arts is very much a part of the craft, and it's something that I like to practice routinely. You know, really pushing your intention into the food that we are preparing. For better or worse, here in the Midwest, you can say a whole lot with a casserole. If you're into kitchen witchin', you should check out this book, The Natural Witch's Cookbook. I think that there's a lot of good recipes in here, and I think it'll be fun to try some of these out, and even adding a little bit of bibliomancy and, you know, divination in with this practice, to where maybe on a full moon, you just open up the book to a random page. Okay, like the Creation Honey Roast. you open up the book to a random page and maybe you make that for dinner and you see where spirit leads you and what food you need to make. I know that my grandmother got this book also in part because she wants me to cook for her, which I do cook for her, but I think that this will be fun for us to try some different recipes together. So yeah, and this video is in no way sponsored. I got this for my birthday from my grandmother and I'm excited to check it out and try it. And so I wanted to share it with all of you. Let me know if you like my book reviews. I have some more books that I am, working on reading right now. And then once I finish, I'll be able to do a proper review. So if you like these book reviews, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, like this video, of course, and subscribe to my channel for more witchy goodness. All right, until next time, blessed be, and I'll see you in hell.
I like having the physical store, just doing that to try it all.